Oh, my YouTube family, we here with our very first YouTube video. As you can see in this video, we about to be making some chicken drumsticks, some corn on the cob, and some shrimp fried rice. Y'all gonna see how this look at the end. It was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm just gonna show y'all a little something right here. So right here, you see we got some seasoning. We got our onion powder. We got our garlic powder, the two most iconic seasonings. We got our lemon pepper. We got our seasoned oils, seasoned salt, our soul food seasoning. You know, a little basic stuff, none too heavy. Got meat tenderizer. Alright, so now what I'm doing is about to season the meat on both sides. We're gonna start with a little onion powder. Now we're gonna get ready to put a little garlic powder on there too. While I'm thinking about it, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys were to just please comment what I should talk about in these videos to make it more entertaining. But here we have meat tenderizer. See, this is a very good seasoning for chicken, beef, really anything you want. It makes your meat tender and flavorful. Soul food seasoning is also a great one for chicken. Specifically, I love it. It really does make your food taste soul food, and like it is soul food, I really do suggest it. Here's me putting a little bit of lemon pepper on the chicken. I'm not completely done seasoning this chicken. I'm just showing you what it looks like so far. I still have yet to add a few seasonings, yet to add a little bit more on this side specifically. Now, as you can see, I've seasoned both sides by now, and I'm adding pepper and paprika. Both of these seasonings blend the other seasonings much better together, if that makes sense, and if not, I'm sorry. But that's just what I use them for, as more of a complement to the other flavors I had already added. And yeah, it adds a little color as well. Now I'm just putting the chicken in a bowl so I can set it aside and allow the seasoning to just marinate into the meat, allow it to just sit there for a while. Next, we got this shrimp that I mixed in Parmesan sauce. It was actually a lot better than I thought it would come out, but it was very good. It was a little frozen still, but you know, just breaking them apart, mixing it in the sauce and things of that nature. Now we can finally move on to another part of our dish. We're going to be filling up this pot of water for the corn. Yes, it's a lot of water. I did take some out later. After I put the corn in, I kind of drained a little of the water. It's a lot. Now we finna get ready to cut these onions. As you can see, I got my knife. I'm going to speed this part up so that you guys don't have to sit through this. These did make me cry. They were very strong. But this will be going in our fried rice. Now we're gonna set these onions in a bowl. We're gonna set them aside for when we saute them later. Here we're getting ready to make our egg yolk or our eggs for our chicken. Now, the house I live in, when we cook chicken or anything like fish, we usually flour and egg our chicken so that the crust can stay consistent and can stay on the chicken. You'll see me do this later. Here's me just making the eggs. Now we got our vegetable oil, Pure Made vegetable oil, that we're gonna be pouring here into this little pot here. Usually I would use something bigger, but we don't really have too many drumsticks, so we'll just use something medium size. Here is where we're gonna put our flour into this bowl. Now, How much flour you put in yours is up to you. Me personally, I like to put a little bit more because when you flour and egg yolk your chicken, it takes up a lot more flour than you would usually use just flouring your chicken. Another thing I like to do, because I'm using egg yolk as well, is season my flour. Now, some people may not, but I do. I don't go too heavy. I just use a little bit of paprika, seasoned salt, and soul food seasoning. Other than that, I don't really use anything else. So here I'm gonna speed it up again a little bit after this is over. Here is just the process of me flouring and putting in the egg. As you can see, I'm pointing out. And yeah. Long as we got, should never give you my number. I did it with you. Should never let you hit it. I split it with you. I regret it. You got some fetish. You got some problem. Now it's a problem. Oh no. Skirt on beaches. Don't know these features. Think dirt on beaches. Do it for fun. Don't take it personal, baby. Now that we're done putting the flour and egg on the chicken, your grease should be ready and hot, and so should your water for your corn. Here I am just putting the corn in the water. Like I said, it is a lot of water, and I did drain some after the fact, so we're gonna take care of that. That's that most city, that side that you can't go around at night. You like to get me out. Now I finally just get to put the chicken in the oil. It can finally start to cook. Let me come inside you, let me plant that seed inside you. Now with the shrimp, I put about a stick of butter in the pan. You really just want to let it simmer in the butter. Don't have it too high, but not too low as well. I cooked it and I strained it. It looks amazing, and we're gonna use this butter later. Now I just washed the pan I used for the shrimp, and now I'm sauteing the onions for the fried rice. So my chicken is done, and it looks absolutely beautiful. The crust on it was great, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Just look at it. It is amazing. It tasted amazing. I'm putting it on a paper towel so that the oil can kind of drain off the chicken so that it's not too greasy. So now I finally mixed my onions with my rice and put a little oil in there. I won't say a little. The only problem I had with it actually was that I put a little bit too much oil, which I didn't intend to do, but it's okay. We added a little bit of shrimp for the shrimp that we had, which is only a little bit, but it mixed in great and it added a great addition of flavor. It was actually really good, and I can't really complain about it. So the butter that we used earlier for the shrimp is what we'll be using to butter our corn, and it was good because it really made the corn have a lot more flavor than it usually would. So I very much suggest using the butter that you use from your shrimp to put on the corn. Just now you wishing you was with me, living life so true. Even all your friends that I was cool with, they don't know that you be on that bullshit. Even though they didn't think that I was stupid, you did. But I ain't tripping, just don't push it. It's cool, I'ma focus on my vision. Cause you only get one pass and you used it. You used it, amusement. So funny how you used to flex, how'd you lose it? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun making it. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.